They're gone. They're gone, all of them. No more cold cups of coffee left on counters. No dirty underwear on the floor. I cannot smell them wafting through living rooms or old campers or seasonal restaurants or dilapidated woodworking shops. I do not see them drive by in Ford trucks or Chevy Luminas or Subaru Foresters or big-ass Cadillacs. There are no palpable remnants of their daily lit, just useless, lifeless stuff. Pictures, jewelry, articles of outdated clothing. Nothing that has their scent or is warm from their bodies. All gone, but for the memories. I live with ghosts. Even the ones still alive in this family are dead to me. The objects infused with their walk on the planet don't find their way into my reality anymore, and that is okay with me. I am shut of them. I am free. Except that I am not. I hear voices in my head when I am walking onto the dilapidated step to the rotting deck of the camper, the citation that belonged to my parents, old wood that my father nailed together to make a place to put chairs, to sit and talk to family, to friends, to wave to cars driving the dirt road to their sites. Hi, don't know ya, but how you doing? To watch the fire, eat your supper fresh from the grill on paper plates made stronger by the blue-green plastic plate holders you only have at camp. Dad, I hear your signature laugh. Ha, ha, ha. See you dip your head down and tilt it to the right. Your hooded brown eyes, a Wynn family trait. Oh, Papa. Your rough and ragged workman's hands. That skin between your pointer fingers and your thumbs, so raw and dry. I see myself rubbing Egyptian beeswax liniment into the hammer grooves of your life of building and pipe fitting and hauling traps. You have a bit of a palsy. Your head takes a tiny no, and you have to drink your coffee and your Coors Light with two hands. But I hold the roughness of your gentle hands still as I work the thick, oily cream into the tracks of your hard, hard work. Oh, Daddy. I never called you Daddy while you were alive. But lately, when I'm lost in memory and you are lost to me, I cry, Daddy, like a small child who is surrounded by strangers, a full-grown woman who cannot find her father, but really, really wants to. Well, I'm trying to make this lake site mine now, to keep the bones that my parents bequeathed me, but adding my necessary touches and fusions of essential oils, lavender and ylang-ylang, splashes of color, rich plums, burnt oranges, and deep reds. My Buddhist prayer flags and my tiny white Christmas lights are strung around the birch and maple trees. And every night I smudge the camper with sage. The smell taking me back to the hot springs of the Southwest, where I do my Pachamama renewal rituals. And there are fields of fresh sage everywhere, free for the picking. I stabbed a flag in this garden, positioned it just right for all the Trumpian conspiracy theorists here to see. In this home, we believe Black Lives Matter, women's rights are human rights, no human is illegal, science is real, love is love, and kindness is everything. My master plan is to rid this place of 25 years of bad juju. And if I'm being perfectly honest, the black tar toxins that I'm trying like a motherfucker to disintegrate are Mom's, not yours, Dad. I know. The truth of the truth is brutal, but I cannot jam it down anymore. And while you were not perfect, Dad, you were authentically you to the marrow. And when you died, everyone mourned and celebrated the life of Cedric Allen. What a man, what a guy. That SETI, just a treasure. May he rest in peace, Suze. Amen. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Well, hardly anyone misses you, Mom. That is the cold, hard truth. The acrid smell of the bridges you blew up, burned down, and the bile that ran through every inch of your body. All of that hangs in your leftover air. Women you called friend often walk by this space that was supposed to be our little bit of heaven, and they glare and look away. They pick up their gait because they're trying to get away from the fetid scenes of a drunken, sloppy, unhappy you. Poor Mama. Okay, I do feel somewhat sad, sorrowful that you couldn't fulfill your potential. You weren't all bad. I mean, what do they say? We aren't only our mistakes, our worst actions. I miss you, I do, but I mostly miss the parts of you that flourished so long ago. The remnants of my past mama pajama, your gestures and antics and sunny pieces of your personality back then. You did not live your truth. You never really found your truth, or if you did, you just ran fast the other way, straight into the unforgiving grill of a Mack truck. Mama. I don't cry out for you with longing. I am sorry. You wore me down. Oh, just wore me out. I was done when you died. Well, actually, before your life force left your body in that hospice hospital bed in a tiny apartment you hardly even ever lived in. And just like in life, I feel I am destined to point out your good qualities to the families and friends you left behind. But I don't want to. I don't want it to be my job anymore. You were in charge of how people remembered you. You, this box of ashes in a forest green shopping bag at Bunganut Lake, Site A7, which is mine now. Ooh, my inheritance. The toll, the taxes, mostly emotional and a little bit financial, keep it going. Oh, Mama, I do think to call you to tell you something good. I think of you when I see an America's Got Talent golden buzzer winner on Facebook Watch, or catch an ad for Tom Selleck's Blue Bloods, or when I read about the American Pickers feud, or see a cooking gadget on the counter, a loon floating with her babies. Or when I use one of the knives at the camper that are still sharper than any knife I own in San Francisco, and you've been dead nearly 2 years. I close my eyes and I see your face. Fine cheekbones, no matter how fat you got. Your sparkly green-brown eyes, your razor-thin nose and spiky, crazy haircut read from a bottle. That face that I knew for 59 years just melted and burned up in the hot, hot fire of that crematorium in Buxton, and then delivered to me at Henry's house on Ginger Hill Lane. That's all that's left of you, my mama pajama. Ashes, ashes. We all fall down. Oh, God. Regardless of how arduous our path was together, I will honor your wishes to be dumped in this lake. I will envision your head thrown back, hear your contagious signature laugh shriekingly reverberating through the pines and birch trees as your remains sift through my fingers onto the surface of the water. I will watch until the cloudy pattern of you sinks from view forever. But what I will not do is paint rosy colors over the dark landscape of your legacy by sprucing up or reinventing the person you were in this life. Only you are responsible for your grand exit, for how you scorched the green earth barren in every place and person you ever landed. All that's left of you sinking in stinking, hurtful authenticity. Our ancestral contract is fulfilled. All gone. Everybody's all gone.
Wow.
Thank you, Suze.
Thank you.
Can